Okay, welcome class. We are going to talk about Unit 9, which is population in Rwanda. Population in Rwanda. And for lesson 1, we are only going to talk about the definition of population and some other terms used under population, like population growth rate, like birth rate, death rate, population density, and population distribution. So right now, let us begin with the definition of population. Population is defined as the total number of people living in an area in a given period of time. How many people live in an area in a given period of time? That is population. Then what is population growth rate? Population growth rate refers to the natural change in the number of people living in an area. Natural change. This change might be positive or negative. It can also remain the same, no change. We believe population increases, population reduces, and at the same time, population might remain the same. How do we calculate for population growth rate? How do we calculate for population growth rate? We get the birth rate minus death rate over 1,000 times 100. We multiply by 100 because we want to get our answer in percentages. So you get birth rate minus death rate over 1,000 times 100. The answer you get stands for population growth rate. Why do we put it under 1,000? We don't consider the whole population. We only take a sample of 1,000 people. That's why we put it over 1,000, because our sample we considered was not the population of the whole country, but population of 1,000 people. So what is birth rate? This refers to the number of new born babies per every 1,000 people of the total population of an area. The total number of newborn babies per 1,000 people as our sample. Of a given area. Then how do we calculate for it? The formula is you get the number of births, children born, new babies, over the total population, then times what? 1,000. The number of births, the number of newborn babies divided by the total population, then times 1,000. The examples are down here. You can look at them. Then we have death rate. Death rate, I hope, is the opposite of birth rate. It refers to the number of people who lose lives, the number of people who die per every 1,000 people of the total population. This is not the number of people who are born, it is the number of people who die. And death involves both children and adults. That's why we avoid new babies. The formula is number of deaths over total population, then times 1,000. The answer you get stands for death rate. Then we have fertility rate. This refers to the average number of children born to a woman in her lifetime. How many children can a woman produce in this time when she is still productive? It is the average number, not the total number. Average number of children born to a woman in her lifetime. Not all women have the same fertility rate. Others have high fertility rate compared to the rest. Take an example. 2 women may get married at the same time, even to the same husband. In a period of 10 years, you find wife A or woman A has 5 children in 10 years. And woman or wife B has 2 children. This one who has 5 children has a higher fertility rate than the other one who has 2. They are all given the same period of time, 10 years. But in 10 years, wife A has 5 children and wife B has 2 children, which means their fertility rate is not the same. The formula for calculating fertility rate is here. You get the number of children born over the total number of women. Women, not the total population, of women only. Then times 1,000. Newborn children over the total number of their mothers, not of their mothers, over the total number of women. And these women must be between the range of 15 and 49 years, because not all women are able to produce. Not all females. This one I think excludes girls who have not reached time to produce, and it also excludes women who have gone beyond their productive period. Beyond 49 years, these ones are not able to produce, and below 15 years, they are still young. That's why we say over the total number of women. Then you multiply by 1,000, the answer you get stands for fertility rate. Life expectancy. Life expectancy. It refers to the average number of years that a person is expected to live or expects to live. None of us is immortal. We shall all die, but we shall not die at the same time. Take an example, population in UK and population in Rwanda. We have different life expectancy. People in UK live longer than people in Rwanda because Rwanda is less developed and UK is more developed. What causes this? There is a number of causes why people live longer and others don't live longer. For example, our eating habits. In LDCs, we don't know what balanced diet is. Our the medical services we get, medical care, the treatment. In our LDCs, you find no family doctor, but in developed countries, at least every family has a family doctor. In LDCs, we live on God's mercy. Then, lack of exercise. We don't make exercises. We don't practice exercises. And our bodies to be strong and healthy, we need to do some exercise. That's why schools promote sports. Education levels and together with illiteracy and ignorance. Even if we have what to prepare for a good diet, but we don't know how to do it. You see? Poverty. Poverty is one of the diseases we have. We don't have money to purchase what we need for our diet. And therefore, we can't be having the same life expectancy with people from developed countries. Here research tells us that in 2013, the life expectancy in Rwanda was at 63.9 years, which I think keeps on increasing as our standards of living also keep on improving. So what is population census? Population census refers to the general counting of people in an area or in a country. This is always conducted, I think, after every 10 years. In our countries here, at least after 10 years, population census exercise should be conducted, because that's when we are able to know whether there is a positive change or a negative change in population growth. Here in Rwanda, I think the first population we had was 1978, where we had 4.8 plus people, 4.8 million. Second population census was in 1991, where the numbers increased up to 9.1 plus people, 7.1. Then in 2002, there was also a population census where the numbers increased to 8.1 plus 8 million people, 0.1. Then numbers increased also in 2012, that is the last population census we had. And I think by that time we were 11.4 plus million people. You see the change, the trend, the change is positive. Population distribution. Population distribution. There is the word distribution. This refers to the spread of people, in an area where they live over a period of time. How people are spread. Are they scattered? Are they isolated? Are they dense, close to each other? Or there is zero settlement? From one settlement, one family to another, look at that distance. And we believe in Rwanda, population is not evenly distributed. Some places are densely populated, others are sparsely populated, others are not populated or are not settled at all. So you can look at that. For example, using your common knowledge from where you come from. Districts of Kayonza, Nyagatare, Bugesera are still sparsely populated. And this is somehow related with activities practiced. For example, Nyagatare is known for animal keeping, and therefore it might be a factor why it is not densely populated. Other districts of Rubavu, not Rubavu, Nyabihu, Nyarugenge, Burera, Musanze, are also densely populated because of activities practiced. For example, Kigali districts are densely populated because they make up the city. Rural-urban migration. People go to stay in urban centers, and therefore that's why you have Kigali districts heavily populated. Population density. This refers to the number of people living in a particular area, usually a square kilometer. How many people stay in an area equivalent to 1 square kilometer? Let us use that example. In Rwanda, the population density of 2012, because I said that's when we had the last census, 2012, the population density of Rwanda was 450 people per square kilometer, which is high compared to the size of our country. The size of our country, or the total area, is small, but the density is high. How do we calculate for population density? We get the total population over the total area. You get total population, you divide it by the total area, then you get the population density. It is simple. And when we talk of total area or land area, it excludes the area under inland water bodies like rivers and lakes. We don't consider that area covered by water. We only consider area covered by land, because people don't live in lakes. They don't even live on rivers. So we don't consider that space. And people who cover, who stay on that 1 square kilometer, we exclude refugees, because refugees are not permanent. Anytime they go, so we don't include them. I think that is clear.